Hello everyone, welcome back to the English grammar class. This lesson is about subject and predicate. In this video, we'll learn about the definition of subject and predicate of a sentence with some examples. By the end of this video, you will be able to identify the subject and predicate of any sentence. A sentence has two parts, subject and predicate. Let us begin with subject. What is a subject? The subject of a sentence is the noun or pronoun that does the action or about which something is said. The definition talks about the doer of the action, that is the subject. It can be a noun or a pronoun. When we say a noun, that is the names of person, place, thing, etc. And when we say pronoun, it means a word that is used in place of a noun. For example, I, we, he, she, they, etc. So the doer of the action, that is the subject, can be either a noun or a pronoun. And also the subject is about which something is said. That means what we are talking about in the sentence. Let us try to make clear by seeing some examples. The first example is Mary has a little lamb. In this sentence, we are talking about the person, the noun, that is Mary. It is the name of a person. And the second example is he caught a big fish. In this sentence, the doer of the action is the pronoun he. And we are talking about the pronoun he. So Mary and he are the subjects of the two sentences. Now let us see what is a predicate. The predicate of a sentence is the word group that predicates or affirms something about its subjects. We can also say that a predicate tells us something about the subject. Examples: Mary has a little lamb. In this sentence, the subject is Mary. Once we have found the subject of a sentence, the remaining part of the sentence is called its predicate. It includes the verb as its chief word. In this sentence, the verb is has. And in short, we can say that from the verb to the end of the sentence is called predicate. So, has a little lamb is the predicate of the sentence. The next example is the cat chased the rat. In this sentence, the subject is the cat, and the predicate will be from the verb to the end of the sentence. That means chase the rat. So chase the rat is the predicate of the sentence. And both the predicates tell us about the subjects, Mary and the cat. We have just learned and understood about the subject and predicate of a sentence. In order to check our understanding, let us try a few exercises. The first sentence is, your coat is very fine. In this sentence, we are going to find out the two parts of the sentence, that is subject and predicate. You can start with the subject, or you can also find out the verb first. That is, in this sentence, the verb is. From the verb to the last part of the sentence will be predicate. Once you find out the verb, whatever lies before the verb, that is known as the subject. So, in this sentence, the subject will be your coat, and the predicate will be is very fine. The next sentence is, Peter stood first in the test. Here the sentence talks about a person named Peter. Peter is the subject of the sentence. The sentence also says something about Peter that is stood first in the text. From the verb stood to the end of the sentence is known as the predicate of the sentence. Let's move to the next sentence. The man with a hat is my uncle. We are going to find out the subject and predicate of the sentence. Let me tell you an easy trick how to find out the subject and the predicate. Firstly, you identify the verb of the sentence. Here the verb is is. Once you find out the verb, it is very easy to find out the subject because whatever comes before the verb is will be counted as the subject of the sentence. How many words are there before the verb is? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there are 5 words. There is the man with a hat. All this will be known as the subject of the sentence. And the predicate will be from the verb to the end of the sentence. That is my uncle. The next sentence is animals and plants depend on each other. We are going to find out the subject and predicate of the sentence again. Please remember that the words which come before the verb will be known as the subject. In this sentence, the verb is depend, and the words which comes before the verb are animals and plants. So the subject will be animals and plants. And the predicate will be depend on each other. We have just learned about the subject and predicate of a sentence, and we have also done some exercises on how to identify the subject and the predicate. And please don't forget that a subject can be more than one word and it must be a noun or a pronoun. I hope you can easily identify subject and predicate of any sentence. Thank you very much for watching. See you again. Bye bye.